I've been seeing a lot of posts about Christians being in a long distance relationship, and I want to share the revelation that the Lord has given me from that. So, before I went to bed the other night, I was talking to the Lord, and I was like, are our relationship with you, God, the epitome of a long distance relationship? Stay with me. So in 2 Corinthians 5 and 7, it says, "For we walk by faith and not by sight." So in a long distance relationship, you can't always see the other person, touch them, or physically be close. And that mirrors how we relate to God. We don't see Him physically, yet we trust Him and we feel His love, and we learn to communicate deeply through prayer and through faith. Stay with me. Another thing with being in a long distance relationship, it forces you to communicate intentionally, like phone calls, texts, and etc. However, like if y'all into writing each other love letters, then hey, you doing it intentionally. We can't always rely on being together to feel the fullness of us wanting and liking each other. We have to basically choose to reach out. And it's the same thing with our relationship with God. We have to choose to pray. We have to choose to read His Word. We have to choose to show up, worship. All of these things, we have to choose to do that. And I love how it's a choice because we don't automatically assume that He loves us, even though we know that He does. But it keeps us from neglecting the relationship by choosing to do these things, staying in communion with Him as we would do with our partner. The Lord also gave me 1 Corinthians 13 and 12, where it says, "Now we see only a reflection as in a mirror, then we shall see face to face." So if you are in a long distance relationship, the same way that Christians kind of hope or have a longing for like eternity to be with our Father and see our Father, it's the same thing as being in a relationship with our partner. Like we be hopeful to see them, like we plan when we're going to see each other again. We got the dates and everything like planned out. It's the same thing with Jesus. Like we no longer have to be at a place of at distance, but we're face to face. I'm like, oh. Last thing he gave me was long distance requires a sacrifice of time, comfort, money, or even sleep. Like you have to sacrifice yourself. And tell me that's not what we have to do in our relationship with God. We have to sacrifice some things, even when it comes to fasting, even when it comes to staying up to pray or fellowship with another person. Like we have that we have to sacrifice, and we love the other person more than we love what is convenient. And this sacrificial love reflects the kind of love God has for us and calls us to show to Him. So I was like, wow. So if you are in a long distance relationship, just know that that is the epitome of our relationship with the Lord. And it makes sense because most Christians are in long distance relationship. One,